LSD is one of those weird drugs where even low doses like 50 mics can feel more intense than high doses of other stuff. Even though this isn't a big dose when compared to these, you can still get big benefits out of it. Sure, size matters, but if you know how to work it, you're still gonna have a better time than someone who doesn't. Whilst 50 mics is not very much for most people, again, acid is that drug that's just different for everybody, so while some of you might barely feel it, it's definitely still possible to get an intense trip, especially if you have Heisenberg purity levels. If it's your first time, I definitely recommend still doing this dose in a safe, comfortable environment where you'd feel okay high on weed as well, as it could still be harder to socialize, for example. But if you have tripped before, this is a great dose for contemplating and thinking about sober stuff like relationships, business, subscribing to TripTips, etc. Also for getting a more recreational experience without the intense subconscious thoughts telling you how to fix your life. It's also good for trying new combinations or spiritual techniques like meditation and breathing methods, and this can definitely still launch you into ego death even at this dose if you really go at it. If you're a newbie, you can comfortably start at this dose if you're the more anxious type or just want a more gradual entry, and if you're confident but not cocky and you have a good set and setting, then you could also start at 100 mics. With 50-ish mics, you can expect a noticeably better mood, some giddiness, and more empathy and appreciation for things. Anxiety might happen, especially if you have responsibilities or you have to act normal. Again, I'd really recommend a good set and setting at even half this dose. I actually took half this dose in school and it was way too much. So don't go doing this at work or at the Oscars or anything like that.
A magical evening and everyone looks so spectacular, you know, we just wanted to be a part of it all.
It's a night of magic.
What? Come on.
Only thing we could have done a little bit better is we could have put powdered sugar all over our noses.
Visually, colors could look brighter, you might see mild patterns in geometry, things will probably look more vivid overall, and if you're lucky, they'll morph and move a little bit, especially if you look at one place in your vision for a while, kind of like a mild underwater feeling. It's not uncommon to get more clarity in your thoughts and feel more free to look outside the box, even if you're the type to seal your box in titanium and hide it in Trump's vegetable cabinet. I really do mean it, with the right intention and process, you can seriously get a lot out of this experience. I explained some of the best ways to do that in the exclusive videos on my website, along with everything else you need to know if you're getting into tripping, so check that out. I'd love to make a longer video, but I've gone through every description I could remember or find online, so yeah. Long story short, it's basically half the intensity of this video, which you should go watch. I'll see you there.